Hey,
Yeah. What you sipping on?
orange juice.
With what?
A little wine.
Little wine, ain't nothing wrong with that. You've been working hard.
Working very hard. What's going on?
Well, welcome to the Making Plays convo. And really, what we're gonna
Mhm.
be talking about is the plays that you were making before the
Mhm.
pandemic, what you're doing now, and
Mhm.
what you're gonna do once everything goes back to normal, and hopefully that soon. But I always like to ask, how are you and your people doing?
We doing amazing. We safe, we healthy, so that's a blessing. Ain't nobody hurting for nothing, and really, I'm just trying to help out people that are in that position. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help out any way I can during this because it's crazy.
No doubt. Yeah, it definitely is crazy. And hopefully we're turning the corner soon and things will get back to some sort of normalcy. But
Right.
before the pandemic started, I saw
Mhm.
you was moving around. You was doing your
Yeah.
radio runs. I saw you killed that freestyle on Self Show earlier
Thank
this year.
you.
Now, did you feel any pressure because you had to go second?
Actually, it was a little bit of pressure. Well, nah, it wasn't no pressure, but I felt like it was pressure for the guy that went before me because I had just got there. We had left the party from with Superstar J,
Mm-hmm.
and my lawyer Bob Celestine. He was like, "Yo, we're gonna meet Self at the studio. This, that, and the third. He got to do an interview for somebody." So I just went up there. I wasn't expecting to do no freestyle, but they was like, "On my
Ah,
orders." I was like, "All right, cool." So it
you
was
was
what it
ready.
was. Exactly.
Well, you
So
killed it, and shout yourself to Superstar J. That's my family right there. I'm part of the Union DJs, so those are my
yes,
guys.
yes. Shout out to them.
But yeah, I saw you moving around. Then you dropped that Yum Yum record in the beginning
hmm
of the year, and
Yeah.
you inked that big deal back in March. Congratulations!
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It's crazy how everything happens, like I felt like everything was kind of like going super duper well, and then we kind of like slowed down like with this whole corona thing, but it's still a blessing, like I feel like I'm with the team that I needed to be with,
Right.
and now it's like more or less than anything I'm more prepared, I'm well rested, you know what I'm saying, mentally, physically, emotionally, like to really like just kill shit. So
Yeah, yeah. Because before you inked that deal, you were
mhm.
pretty much independent and doing everything on your own.
Yeah, well, I was signed back in 2017, I think,
Okay.
and but nothing really came of it. The person that signed me was kind of like in transition,
Mm.
with their situation, so it really wasn't too much that they could do for me. So like trying to just keep my name relevant and my pen sharp, and trying to make sure that I stayed out there and wasn't forgotten about. I had started doing the freestyles in my kitchen, and that kind of
Yeah.
just ran it up for me. And once that happened, then it was like I started back making money and making music, and there we had it.
And now you're the first lady of Griselda.
Yes, the first lady of Griselda, the hottest team in the game, period.
Yeah, they killing it right now. They on fire. What made you decide to go with that situation? Because I'm sure there were other opportunities that presented themselves.
hmm yeah, I had a couple deals on the table, but I think that with Griselda, I grew up with these dudes. Like,
Right.
we all from Buffalo, New York. Shout out to
Shout
the
out to
Buffalo
Buffalo.
kids. Yeah, and you know, when I first started rapping, when I was a teenager, I started rapping with them. So it was like it was already comfortable, and we kind of all went our own separate ways. I ended up moving from Buffalo, and
Right.
we all did our thing, but we always, like was seeing what was going on, and we was just like, when the time happens, we gonna do something. Lo and behold, West made it a situation where it was like, no, like I need you as my first lady. It only makes sense. And like we up now, like, and I'm just like, I'm glad that we all got a chance to grow on our own and then come back together. So that was pretty dope, God's
Yeah.
plan.
Guys playing. That's a dope story. And I know y'all gonna have the rest of 2020 on fire.
Oh, the rest
Um,
of whenever we want to stop on fire, period.
no doubt, no doubt. So I really like your flow. I like your sound. I like your voice. I know you've been doing music for a minute, but
Yeah.
how long did it take you to really find your sound and come into your own?
I think I'm still finding my sound. I think
Okay.
I'm still like I've always been, open to being porous and being able to like learn and soak up everything and every part of this artistry. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that one genre is better than the other, and I
Right.
wanted to be great at all of them. And I'm, a Gemini by nature, so I'm always into something, and I'm very inquisitive. I
Mm-hmm.
like learning things and learning new things. So it's like music for me is already fun, and I think that being able to learn different styles and different flows, and even now being with Griselda, that being a switch in gears with what I was doing, because I've been down here in the South for a while, and I was doing
Right.
more like trap stuff. I still put out 1990s as like just paying homage to songs that made me want to rap, but it was like mostly like, especially with like Yum Yum and stuff like that, I was doing more fun shit, and I'm still gonna do that, but it's like now I get to merge the two worlds and start rhyming over grimier beats and
Yeah.
like that kind of flow. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to show y'all what I'm doing.
I
I'm
mean, I
excited.
love your versatility. I like the Yum Young record, but I
Mhm.
love the Nasty song. You killed that beat.
Everybody love the nasty
Yo,
song.
you killed that beat right there. What's your creative process like? Do you have an idea, like when you go into the booth, have you have
Mhm.
it written down, or do you just go off the top of your head?
Um, Sometimes both.
Okay.
With being independent for so long, I had to kind of get out of the habit of like coming to the studio and already having like a song in mind, like the instrumental and the song written. You know what I'm saying? And that just come from not having the luxury to just sit in the studio and waste time.
Right.
So it was like, I already knew what I wanted to do. I already had blocked out my time. So it was like, I either wrote in my car or I wrote at home or something like that. Now that, I've became more flexible with that, um, creating songs on the spot just gives it a different kind of feel.
Mm,
And I create a lot of fun songs like that because
right.
I'm just literally like going off the dome. I'm literally for the first time not really writing, but just saying how I feel like right then and there, and it ends up working, and it's fun,
Yeah.
especially when the morale is good in the studio and everybody just chilling. It's just like, we having a good time. So,
No
yeah.
doubt, no doubt. So, are we gonna get another project this year? I know Corona kind of threw everything off. Your
Mhm.
last project was when 2018. Pretty Girls Get
Mhm.
Played too, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
are we
Yep.
are we gonna get another, like, at least an EP or a mixtape or
Yeah, I might
something?
get two. I don't know.
Oh, we might get two. Okay, okay.
The
So,
good thing about it is that, like, this whole quarantine thing, I've been able to like really kind of get back to just, writing and, reading a lot more. And I have so much things, like so many things that I've been through that
right.
I want to do. And I also have been sitting on a lot of music just because my situation was kind of up in the air, and I wanted to have a big, not a big budget, but like I wanted to have a machine behind me that I would be
Sure.
able to do all the things that I wanted to do for this project. Like I didn't want to waste any songs. You know what I'm saying? So a
Yeah.
lot of the songs that I have that I'm sitting on that, nobody has heard, like I got shit for 3 mixtapes, but
Okay.
I want
Okay.
to make sure that everything is right and it's put out right, that the visuals are right, that just everything falls in place right. So once things open up, because Wes is already like, you gonna shoot videos, I'm like, hell no, I ain't going now. I don't want to be around no more than 2, 3 people at a time. So
I know
that's
that's
what,
right. Well, you can
yeah.
shoot some of those social distancing type videos that certain artists been doing with a cameraman and just you, and figure that out.
Yeah, I thought about it, but it's just like when I write my songs, I
Mhm.
immediately have a visual in mind. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All of the videos that I've done thus far, has been like my creative direction. And the bigger the budget, the easier, I'm able to like express that in my artistry. Like that's the first thing that I loved about music was the videos. So I don't want to really half-ass it just to put something out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. So I don't want to, you know, just be dropping shit just to say that I dropped it. Like, I want what I dropped to be legendary, timeless. I want it to be, you know, something that is going to last years from now versus, you know, you drop something nowadays and people forget about it next week, you know. So that's what I'm doing.
No, that makes a lot of sense right there. So I know you said you're gonna get back to some of those grimy beats, but are we gonna get songs where you're kind of singing and rapping like "Sprung" and "When a Woman's Fed Up"? But you sounded really good on those too.
Yeah, I kind of just do whatever make the track work. Like, I don't have like a set thing. Like, okay, well, I'm just gonna rap. If I feel like singing, then I'm gonna sing. If I feel like just, you know, being lyrical and just rhyming, then I'm gonna just do that. So you'll get a little bit of everything. I actually, when I was getting dressed, I kind of just was listening to a lot of songs that I had that I kind of want to redo because my throwaway catalog is pretty extensive as well.
Okay.
So I just got songs that it's like, it didn't really work there. Maybe I needed another engineer and maybe just come back and redo it. And a lot of those songs are songs that like either have singing on them or some kind of melodic flow to it. So yeah.
I mean, you sounded really good. That's why I asked. I know you haven't put something out like that in a while. So
don't be gassing me and be like, keys on you now. Don't play now. For real.
But you also got a lot of good stuff popping outside of music. AR89, your clothing line, your model.
Well, AR89 switched to Armani's Closet.
Armani's Closet, my bad.
Yeah. So Armani's Closet is like, you know, it started off just me reselling stuff from my closet that I want to get rid of because I'm very big on like organization and I'm sort of like OCD a little bit. So like I don't like clutter. So I was really just getting rid of a lot of things. And once I seen that selling, people would be asking me like, oh, do you got more of this or more of this? And I'm like, this is definitely a one-on-one. This is coming from my closet, you know, but people thought I had a store.
Right.
Then I was like, well, I might as well just get people what they want. And it's been successful. It's been definitely, you know, I'm definitely getting a lot of support, especially during quarantine. You know, the girls want to look fly when they come out of quarantine. So I'm happy that, you know, I'm able to, you know, contribute to that. And more or less than anything, I think, you know, it's just all a part of what I want to do. You know, music and fashion go hand in hand. I love getting dressed. I love, you know, having my own style and doing what I do. And I think that it's just something that I slipped into, and it's a blessing that it's another stream of income now.
Yeah, I give you a lot of props for that because you're always supposed to have multiple streams of income coming in. But I think people are learning now, especially more than any other time, that you definitely have to have multiple streams of income coming in. And I heard you actually wrote a manual for entrepreneurs. To help them get their business started. Can you give us any little gems on what people can do during this time to start a business?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna drop the link for the manual again because a lot of people have been asking me about it, and it was called the 7-Day Manual. This was in 2016 when I first started AR89, and I just knew that I wanted to start a business, but it was December of 2016, and you know, everybody was like, oh, well, I'm gonna wait to the beginning of the year and drop my stuff. And I'm very much a like I want it now type person. So I literally started my business and started making income in 7 days. And a lot of people have been asking me about it. So I ended up dropping a manual like a couple months after or whatever, just to show people like how easy it is. You know, I work in an expedited spirit. I don't like people telling me like, oh, it's going to take a couple months, this, and a third, because in my mind, like a couple months, it's like, okay, well, boom, I'm going to do that in a couple weeks, or I'm going to do that in a couple days. So really and truly, I think that finding something that you're good at, finding something in this day and age that you just like to do. You know, we as millennials, we're blessed to be able to like make money just doing things that we like to do. You know, and social media has made that so much easier. And I think that if you just hone on to that and stay true to yourself, you're able to, you know, like your blessing will make room for you and whatever you want to do. I think that it's not as hard as you think it is. I think that I would tell people that you just have to do it. You know, a lot of people like to make excuses and procrastinate out of fear. And I feel like being bold in your movements will also help expedite things, because you can't expect to do something and have it work and you working in the scared of fear. You know what I'm saying? When I do things, I just do it, scared and all. I just do it, and it ends up working. You know, just even with my career as a whole, you know, half of the time I guessed. I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I got the answers right just because I did it. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and I think that that's more important than anything. It don't have to be perfect. It don't have to be, you know, 100% together or whatever. Just get it done and do your research, of course, you know, and just have faith in yourself. And I think that that will lead you farther than anything. And somebody told me a long time ago, or maybe I read it in a book, they were just like, success leaves clues. And I watch a lot of documentaries on people that I look up to, and that has helped me along the way as well, because I was able to kind of just watch and not so much mimic, but kind of just get on that same path as the people that were doing the same thing that I wanted to do. And I was doing it in my own way, and then it made a lane for myself. So, you know,
that was
don't be
wisdom
afraid
right
of
there.
that.
Wisdom right there.
Word.
I hope everybody that's in the comments or on this live was taking notes and paying attention, because you dropped a lot of gems with everything you just said, for real.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna wrap it up here with my quarantine questions. What's the best thing you've watched during this time?
Malcolm X.
Oh, the documentary on Netflix, right?
It's not a documentary. It's the fictional movie on.
The movie with Denzel Washington.
With Denzel Washington, yeah. I didn't watch the second one, Who Killed Malcolm X. Yeah, I haven't watched that. Okay. But you know, that really inspired me to like really start putting more money into Black businesses and supporting Black businesses, and really circulating our dollar, because our dollar is strong. And I think that, you know, just watching how unified they were and the moves that they were making at the time, it, you know, was something like I never seen before. And, you know, I've watched bits and pieces of Malcolm X growing up, but I never just sat and watched the whole movie, because it's long as hell. It was like 3 hours. But
it's a great movie.
It's a great movie, and I was immediately inspired to support our people and our dollar. And I think I did a post shortly after or whatever saying that I was going to support 10 Black businesses, but just even helping other Black people out that were, you know, like struggling during this time or whatever. And I don't really like to broadcast it, or even because a lot of people on my team are like, oh, well, you need to have them tag you and repost the picture and this, that, and third. And it's like, nah, I don't really want to do it like that. I feel like that's kind of doo-doo. Like, I would rather just do it because it's something that I want to do, you know? And I just think that that's important. Making sure that we support each other, make sure that we lift each other up. If, you know, you can help somebody, and it means to do it, then do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because all we got is us. And at this point, especially during quarantine and during this whole health pandemic, like, we losing a lot of Black people. You know what I'm saying? All we got is us. So I think that the people that are here, I think that it's important to like uplift each other, support each other business. Of course, don't support nothing that's not, you know, like of anything positive, like, you know, because we got a lot of businesses out here that, you know, ain't shit, or, you know, that don't have any integrity to them. But I think that, you know, even with that, you know, I don't never tear nobody down without building them up. And I think that, especially in the A, like, we have a lot of people that's real, they're really talented in making money.
Yeah.
But the customer service is not always, number one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know exactly what you're saying. It's something I talk about more often than not.
Yeah, and I want to be able to, like, like, when I do tell a person, like, I'm not going to go blast them and be like, oh, yeah, this was trash, this, that, and the third. But I will write an email to them because 9 times out of 10, it's the owner that's reading it. And, just letting them know, like, at the end of the day, you can do better. You are better. You already talented. You already have a great product. You already have a great marketing, thing going on. Just do better, because we the wave. Black people is the wave, period. Whether you like to acknowledge it or not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything that's out right now is coming from Black people. You know what I'm saying? Everything from any of these companies out right now that's marketing to people, their marketing strategies, all of them people that's in those rooms, it's either Black people or it's people that are watching Black people's pages that are bringing this and making money off of us. So just imagine if we took that same, energy and put it into us. We would be unstoppable. So I think, like, more or less than anything, I'm bigging that up right now. That's what I'm on.
You are talking so much wisdom right now. It's incredible. It's inspiring, and it's just lightheartening that somebody in the industry, who's on the come up, that's young and just has an idea of what we need to do as a people. And have you talked to Killer Mike yet? Because Killer Mike talks about a lot of the stuff that you just spoke on.
I haven't, but I would love to.
Okay, I think that is one dude you definitely need to talk to, because he's always talking about how we need to really circulate the Black dollar within our community more. How it really doesn't stay as long as it does in other races and stuff. So you speaking on that is definitely just light years ahead of a lot of people's thinking. So keep that thinking. Have you tried cooking any new foods?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm always on go. So, like, this is the first time ever that, like, I've really been in the kitchen cooking every day, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like, at first, when quarantine first started, I was getting skinny because I wasn't even cooking nothing. Like, I was eating cereal, making toast, that type of shit. But then now it's like I be on YouTube, with all the chefing it up now. So quarantine has definitely taught me how to cook. Made me more wifey material.
Okay. All right, fellas. You heard what she said. She can cook now too. She's not just smart and an entrepreneur and a model. She can also cook.
Listen, I could cook now. Yeah, I definitely learned how to cook. I'm not even going front like I was just in the kitchen chefing, because I didn't have time to. I'm on the road all the time, traveling, going back and forth, doing shoots and all of that. I didn't really have time for that. But now more than anything, it's just like quarantine brought us back to our roots. We doing our own hair, we doing our own makeup, we doing lashless, nailless, pedicure. We gotta get creative. So yeah, I'm very big on everything happens for a reason, and I'm not going down to like everything is bad, because I feel like it slowed me down and it helped me to kind of like get back to myself and journaling and just meditating, taking walks, stretching. Of course, I used to like exercise and stuff like that, but all of the things that we don't have time to do on a daily basis, or we claim that we don't have time to do, I was able to do. I'm spending a little bit more time in the shower. I'm using 3, 4, 5 soaps now. Skin super baby soft.
Okay.
So, quarantine is great. I'm eating good. I'm feeling good. So, yeah.
That's good. I think a lot of people are going to come out smarter, healthier, and wiser. And in your case, like you said, you're going to be glowing because you using all the oils or whatever you using out there.
No, for real. Skin glowing, reading books, I'm dropping jewels, all of that. And that's gonna all be reflected in my music as well. You know.
No
I'm
doubt.
I'm growing up. I'm trying to make sure that the people that were fans of me when I first started rapping when I was a teenager are able to grow with me, you know. And I'm not trying to rap about the same shit that I was because I'm not that same person. You know, I changed, I've grown, I matured, I've been through shit. You know what I'm saying? Took losses, got it back, lost again, got it back. Like, you know, and I want to talk about, of course, I'm gonna talk my shit and talk about niggas and, you know, spending money and my hair and how, you know, good my pussy is and everything like that. But I'm also, but it's also a change in my music, especially now that the beats are changed. You know what I'm saying? The beat and the mood of the song kind of changes. You know, the whole morale of the song and make you want to rap about things deeper than just the surface, you know.
That's real. And you got more things to rap about. Just through this conversation, I hear it and I see
it. Definitely.
So my last two
Definitely.
questions. Do you have a quarantine bag?
No.
Oh, fellas.
Because
Your
no,
DM
you know
about to
what?
get
No.
about to
I'm
get flooded.
lying. I do have a quarantine bae. My
Okay.
quarantine bae are my best friends, Portia, Daylisha, Lavon, Ladaya. Like we talk every single day. My mama, you know, we talk every single day, and they kind of like keep me afloat even when I'm like, because 9 times out of 10 I'm here by myself. And I think that just talking to them every day, I wasn't really able to, and I used to take them relationships for granted because I used to just be on a run all the time. And like, you know, them been my best friends since 5th grade, so it's like, you know, we talk a lot more. And yeah, like them my baes. We like in a relationship with each other.
You still about to get a whole bunch of DMs now that the word is out.
DMs, no.
They gonna be sliding up in there shooting their shot.
Everybody been shooting their shot. I'm the curve queen right now. Right now it's just me and this money in the way. Like,
there
you know,
go.
I got my support team.
That's
and
right
now I'm just really focused on when it's time to come out, I'm coming out and I'm prepared and I'm ready. And, you know, my fans take up enough of my time. Like, they make sure that they clapping back at people that's hating. They making sure that they giving me affirmations and showing me love every single day in my DMs. And I see all y'all that be on there. And I just want y'all to know, like, you know, like, that's what my focus is right now. I was in a relationship and that really didn't work out. And I don't think that a lot of people can handle a female that's in this business and stuff right now. Like, and I do have, you know, somebody that is always gonna be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my dog. But it's like, you know, as far as like a relationship, you know, I gotta be where I gotta get to where I wanna be first before I start really getting into the whole relationship thing or whatever. But I might fuck around and be married 2 weeks from now. Who fucking knows?
Whatever God's plan is, right?
Whatever God's plan is.
Well, stay focused. Keep doing your thing. And my last question, what's the first thing you're going to do once it's safe to really go out?
Ooh, I don't even know. Like, because I'm so shook. Like, I would probably go to the movies because I love the movies.
Okay.
So, yeah, I probably might go to the movies. I'll definitely go out and have a drink. Like, I just want somebody to just come to me with a menu with that, like, today's specials.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to hear today's specials. Like, so, yeah, that's that. Because, you know, cooking for myself is cool, but I don't like cooking, cleaning up, and doing all of that. That's a chore. I want to leave that to somebody else. So, yeah, going out to eat is definitely one of them.
I feel you. Well, I really appreciate your time. I've enjoyed this conversation.
Yes.
You're talented, and I've learned so much about you just through this IG Live. So when things do open up and it's safe to travel, I'm in Atlanta. So make sure you come through to the Pandora office. So you get your number, your analytics, and all that good stuff. All right.
Yes, and shout out to Kels for getting us in contact.
Yes, yes. Shout out to Kels.
She hooked it up.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll be in Atlanta very soon, and hopefully, because y'all are looking like y'all opening up real soon, but I'm gonna give it a good 2-3 weeks before, like, well, after that, because I don't like to go first. I like to let somebody else go first. Then
look, you and me both. They are open right now, but you see, I'm still in the house, so yes. I'm letting everybody else go first.
Exactly. Well, you stay safe, love, and prosperous, and all of that good stuff.
You too. We'll talk soon. Thank you again.
Yes. Thank you.